Yeah, you gonna learn today. So we all have those friends on Facebook that believe and share every crazy story that they see. Social media has made it a lot easier for false information to spread. Everything from what McDonald's puts in their chicken McNuggets to what celebrity died today. But out of all those crazy stories, they're nothing compared to what I'm about to tell you. So get ready, because here are the 10 greatest hoaxes of all time. Number 1 is proof of evolution. In 1912, fragments of a skull were discovered in a gravel pit in Sussex, England, which the scientific community called the Piltdown Man. The fragments were claimed by experts to be remains of an early human, and that it was proof of an evolutionary link between ape and man. This hoax was believed for 41 years before it was revealed to be a forgery in 1953. As it turns out, someone had taken a skull from the medieval age and merged it with a 500-year-old lower jaw of an orangutan. The identity of the forger remains unknown to this day, but what we do know about him is he likes to play with monkey remains, collect human skulls, and has way too much time on his hands. That's a pretty dangerous combination. You better hope he's not your neighbor. I'm just saying. Number 2 is Microsoft buys the Catholic Church. In 1994, a press release began circulating around the internet that Microsoft had bought the Catholic Church. It included a quote from Bill Gates saying that religion was a growing market and that the combined resources of the Catholic Church and Microsoft would allow them to make religion more fun and easier for a broader range of people. It also said that Microsoft would now own the rights to the Bible and that the sacrament would be available online. The hoax became so popular that Microsoft was forced to comment and thus debunk the rumor in December of the same year. Could you imagine if Microsoft actually did this though? Man, if you thought the Catholic Church was corrupt before, wait till it runs on Windows. Number 3 is the Martian invasion. One of the most famous hoaxes in history is the War of the Worlds radio broadcast on October 30th, 1938. Orson Welles had broadcasted live that Martians had arrived and are taking over the Earth. That radio drama continued for a full 62 minutes without commercial break and was so convincing that it created widespread panic. People were actually reporting that they could smell gas and see flashes of light in the distance, and some people even evacuated their homes. After this was revealed to be a hoax, understandably, there was extensive outrage from the media and the public. See, this would just be hilarious nowadays because we live in such a skeptic society that people would just be like, well, that's clearly photoshopped and he used After Effects. Fake. Number 4 is proof of Bigfoot. In August 2008, Matthew Whitten and Rick Dyer had announced that they had discovered the carcass of a legendary 7-foot 7-inch Bigfoot while hiking through the mountains of Georgia. They teamed up with famous radio host Tom Biscardi to make the announcement in Palo Alto, California. Just shortly after the announcement, Whitten and Dyer admitted that it was a hoax and that they were using a rubber suit as their Bigfoot. Really though, how long did these guys think they were going to be able to keep up this hoax with just a rubber suit? Now hire Vince Vaughn to play the role of Bigfoot, then you got something. I don't know, the guy's like 6'5". I always felt like he had sort of a Bigfoot thing going on. Number 5 is the secret pasta gardens. On April 1st, 1957, the BBC news program Paranorma featured a story on a family in southern Switzerland that harvested spaghetti from spaghetti trees. And if you're thinking, oh well, that couldn't have fooled many people, you'd be wrong. The very next day, the BBC was flooded with phone calls from people that wanted to grow their own spaghetti. What's even funnier about this is that the BBC played it up telling people to place a sprig of spaghetti into a can of tomato sauce and hope for the best. I'm sorry, but if you believe that spaghetti grows on trees, you deserve a stupid answer like that. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta go water my hot dog plant. It hasn't been yielding anything. Wonder if I'm doing anything wrong. Number 6 is Hitler's private diaries. In 1983, German magazine Der Stern announced that they had purchased one of the greatest pieces of Nazi memorabilia in history, the private diaries of Adolf Hitler. They paid 10 million German marks, or 6 million American dollars, for 60 small books covering a period from 1932 to 1945. However, within just 2 weeks of the purchase, it was revealed that the diaries were fakes and that they were printed on modern paper using modern ink. You know, if you're gonna spend that much money on a piece of memorabilia, make sure that you get it authenticated first, or don't. And on a completely separate note, I have this mug from the Titanic, only $100,000. Message me if you're interested. Number 7 is the Great Moon Hoax. In 1835, the New York newspaper The Sun published a series of 6 articles about discovery of life on the moon. The articles told of the discovery of unicorns, beavers, and winged humans. Not only that, but they collected fruit, built temples, and lived together in harmony. A little while after, it was of course outed as a hoax, but I can't really blame anyone that was duped by this. I mean, who wouldn't want to believe in such a majestic place? place. I mean, come on, man. Unicorns, they poop cinnamon buns and fart rainbows. That just has good time written all over it. Number 8 is footage from the Roswell UFO crash. On May 5th, 1995, Ray Santilli, a British reporter, announced to the media that he had received alien autopsy footage from the UFO crash site at Roswell in 1947. As you could imagine, the footage immediately became worldwide news. The footage was actually believed to be real until Fox debunked it as a hoax just a few years later. But what's interesting is even today, some people are still debating whether or not the footage is real. Some people believe the autopsy shows a real alien, while others believe it to just be a real looking mannequin. Hey, I don't know about the footage, but personally I'm convinced that there's intelligent life out there, because it certainly isn't here. I mean, we idolize people like Kim Kardashian, how smart can we be? Number 9 is the Fiji mermaid. In 1842, a man named Dr. J. Griffin claimed to have captured a real-life mermaid off the coast of the Fiji Islands. Except the mermaid didn't look like Ariel, it looked like that. The freaky-looking specimen was then sold to P.T. Barnum, who made it famous in his traveling circus. Well, as it turns out, Griffin wasn't who he said he was. In fact, his real name wasn't even Griffin. It was Levi Lyman, and he was an accomplice of Barnum. Together, they had sewn a head of a monkey onto a body of a fish and passed it off as a mermaid. It was of course revealed to be a hoax after somebody was like, let me test that thing, and they were like, no. Well, it just goes to show you, not every monkey fish you see is real, folks. I mean, of course most are, but some, nope. And number 10, proof of the Loch Ness Monster. Today, some people believe in the Loch Ness Monster while some don't, but in 1934, Colonel Robert Wilson had everyone believing. Wilson was a highly respected surgeon, so when he told people that he snapped a picture of the legendary monster, everyone believed him. This picture was considered to be the best evidence that the Loch Ness Monster exists right up until 1994, when Wilson's friend Christian Sperling admitted to his involvement in the hoax right before his death. You know, as angry as some people might be over this hoax, you gotta admit that's a pretty badass way to die. To have the world fooled for 60 years and then right before you die be like, before I die, I just want to say the picture's fake, bitches. Peace. Anyways, that's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope your brain doesn't hurt as much as mine does, because when I was doing this research, I was just like, man, people are dumb. If you want to add me to Facebook and Twitter, the links to those will be in the description along with all my other social networking sites. And other than that, I will see you guys back here next Saturday with a brand new video. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching my new video. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the big red subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel. I release a new video every Saturday. And while you're at it, maybe click the like button and share this on Facebook. And if you've already done that, you know, I appreciate it. And also, that will get you a discount on this mug that's clearly from the Titanic and not fake at all. So, you know, if you want to give me $100,000, you know what? Just for you, $100 bucks. So tweet me or send me a Facebook message. Let's make it happen.